Aye, we should have bus stop boys in every region, in every district. I think, sir, this private initiative. Okay, bus stop. Ayuko, thank you so much.
So, I am Safo, I'm the vice leader of the group.
Okay.
So Kojo is there.
Okay,
so I would like us
to go to that side.
And then
okay.
we will actually come here.
Come this side. Okay. Through that. Okay.
What we've done so far.
Okay.
We actually realized that there are a lot of sand in the gutters. Thank you.
Sorry. So when we get there, then.
We actually realized that
Ayuko. Finally. Adia planning here. How many months ago?
2-3 months ago.
2-3 months ago. Iti adia we enye ene say pese ye plan e ache ba bibi ntini entumi anya iti madam wase pa say teacher me na den na mo ye so far. Okay.
So far.
Hello, madam. Oh, okay. But you have a good. Wonderful. How are you? Pachabati. Good. Okay.
I look at drains now surrounding Nationalism Park, no?
Okay.
And not here,
my directors, please come. Mr. Jenim, please come. Since they have noticed something they will share with us. The drainage of the Nationalism Park and this drainage outside, there's something we need to know so that after the cleaning, we will take over. And when we take over, we'll ensure the sustainability of the cleaners. Okay.
So
10.
Right, so I think.
Okay.
Understand there's a drain beneath this structure.
A drain from the Nationalism Park.
That's supposed to end in this very receiver.
Okay.
That goes through under the drain to the sea.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure it's all been blocked by the sand.
So the drainage from the park has been blocked.
Yes.
So it has been blocked, which means if we don't solve this, it is going to affect the drainage of the park. Mr. Arunanese, please come. So the park that was constructed, we didn't take cognizance of the drainage system.
On your left hand side is equally the drain, but it has been blocked with
by the weeds
and then the sand.
Okay.
So that's what we are doing for the day.
So it means that the water doesn't flow from this side to the main drain.
So as you can see, the sand, there's a lot of sand in there that has aided the weeds to grow.
Okay.
So basically, until we are able to, if you look at this part,
yeah,
this is actually how
it's supposed to flow. The water is supposed to flow.
The drain itself too needs a bit of reconstruction.
Mister, we should consider after cleaning here, do some pavement works behind the wall, after the wall. You understand? Like you have over there. You understand? To protect the weeds from getting to the wall. Then the water can also flow into the drains. You get it?
We can do some screening or
yeah, screening is fine. Screening or pavement. Okay. You understand? The water must flow into the drains. Okay. So the Kole Klote assembly must take it up as their responsibility to ensure the sanitation of the area whilst we manage the facility. So this is the work, this is the responsibility of the municipal assembly. Ghana Tourism Authority is not supposed to do cleanup, but thanks to Bus Stop Boys for volunteering this initiative to help us. This is a tourist site attraction. When people come here in Accra, this is the most iconic place. This is one of the hotspots that gave rise to our independence. the 28th February 1948. The 28th February 1948. This is where the action took place. This is what brought nationalism. That is why we have the nationalism part. The chief of Osu Alata, Ni Ayiboni, on the 28th of February 1948, he called the Chowboy that the people should come together after the 3 ex-servicemen were killed. So this is a very important, iconic, strategic tourist site attraction as far as our independent heritage is concerned. We can't leave this place dirty like that. It is Ghana Tourism Authority's mandate to promote our site and attraction, but it is not our mandate to keep the site and attraction neat and clean. It is the Municipal Metropolitan Assembly and Kole Klote Municipal Assembly. It is their duty. But as an organization that is very responsive, His Excellency the President's appointees, he has warned and instructed us that we shouldn't just sit there and be complaining. We should solve problems. And that is why our boss, my boss, Honorable Mrs. Mamiefua Wajeto, instructed us to get onto the site and make sure that the place is cleaned. We are responsive. This issue came up on social media. As you have noticed, anytime an issue comes on social media and they tag the Ghana Tourism Authority, we respond. We respond. So it is of a grave concern that we keep this site attraction very neat and very attractive, because every tourist who comes to Accra, and tour operators design tour packages, itineraries, they add Accra City Tour. You cannot have Accra City Tour without visiting the Nationalism Park, the Independence Arch, the Independence Square, and the rest. But because this is a free site, it is not like Kwame Nkrumah Memorial Park or the National Museum that you pay before you enter. This is a free site, and people have been abusing the freedom of accessing this site with, leaving rubbish and trash. It's not good. So we want to plead with the Municipal Assembly, the Kole Klote Metropolitan Assembly, to support us, because we will market the place. We want visitors to come to Ghana, but the visitors cannot come here and see filth. You cannot sell a bad product. We can't market a bad product. We want to market a good product. So we plead. Ghana Tourism Authority, we will ensure that we put some waste bins around, so that when visitors come here and they have rubbish and trash, they will keep it in the bins. Yeah.
Why are you going to be reaching out to them, the assembly, to like them to come and do what they have?
The assembly is aware. It is their mandate, it's their responsibility. Our director of administration, Mr. Ejenim, hinted that there is a memorandum of understanding between Ghana Tourism Authority and the Kole Klote Metropolitan Assembly. So there's an already existing understanding as far as the sanitation of this site is concerned. But it looks like somebody is not doing his work. But because this is a tourist site and attraction, always the public call on Ghana Tourism Authority to come and see to the cleanliness of this site attraction. But the cleanliness is not our responsibility. But we cannot say that it's a collective responsibility. That is why we reach out to bus stop boys, as volunteers, to help us to clean this site attraction.
What we also suggest
Please come.
As bus stop boys, we are also always looking at a sustainable way of doing everything. So we also suggest that even though you talk about dustbins, but let's not do the rubber dustbins any longer. I guess we can do concrete bins. That one is rest assured nobody will take it away, and then we put it at vantage point and spread it around. So with the plastic there, they will take it away.
Fantastic suggestion. We'll consider that, to have a concrete bin to collect or receive the trash is the best.
We can label them plastics, organic waste. We also believe that if we promote waste segregation, then the pressure on our various landfills will be reduced. So
Wonderful.
if you can do them and label them in 3
Wonderful.
then we know what exactly is.
Wonderful, wonderful. Can we see the other areas that you have done?
YouTube language. YouTube for any Adam.
You better hear more. Okay.
So the problem with this particular side is, I know for a fact that every drain or every concrete works has an expiry date. So from what I see, I can say the concrete has expired, and we need to revive it. And also the flow of water is not something that is flowing smoothly. That is why you see my people under the drain trying to bring out the stones that are blocking the free flow of water. So we are basically here doing what we do. So let's go ahead. Everything you see right here were all inside the drains until this was what exactly was blocking
the flow.
This is what brought us so far. Because the stones, the concrete has also expired, they end up breaking inside the gutters. All these stones are, snippets of the concrete on us, the slab itself that got broken, and they eventually went into the drain, blocking it. It goes all the way out.
All right, so it's clear from here.
Yeah, it's now clear. Everything you see here
Okay.
was inside of the drain.
Wonderful.
It's not something that we can finish it entirely today.
No.
So after today, we will schedule and come and complete it entirely.
The other side.
Then we can get to see where it is.
And I also saw that you guys are weeding the other side. Hey, Nuto!
Congratulations, boss.
Legendary Nuto Bibini Nuto.
Congratulations, boss.
You did a documentary recently
Yes, sir.
in one of the tourist sites.
That is true.
Was it a waterfalls or it was an eco?
I think it's an eco park.
An eco park. Yeah. It was an amazing. I need that footage. I need that video.
Yes, sir.
This man is a fantastic broadcast journalist with
boss, I beg
Ghana.
you.
No, come on, they're
Boss, I
great.
beg you.
He has done it
Boss,
all.
I beg you.
From international assignment
Boss,
to
I
local.
beg you.
You've
I
done
beg
it
you.
all.
Boss, I beg
You
you.
deserve a national honors.
I am humbled.
Nuto Bibini
Yes,
Nuto,
sir. Yes, sir.
reporting for Ghana Television. Okay, yeah, we can do the interview inside.
With this in the background.
Yes, in the.
One of me here for Abeiku. Na mo tumi trade money. Ama hunidi a mo pese Ghana yan tumi akoso.
Mwa de ehia bebre nanso de di mu akotin pa enforcement of the law your tax forces are kan na mo hwe se ba bia nipa hia bia na hunidi be call ti nkom asa nkofo ne samra crew na mo act as security na e ba e police force ni abomoden akwa bi de pure water rubber to gata me hwa na mo che no ne na man rake ne sharp on gloves na no te gata wo ho sa bia ni mu nyina afi so ye ti be serem pani for so mo ti enkan kwa de a wo miem na me nko America me nko Europe da. I mean, say over 40% of that population is employed. I mean, I do directly in sanitation. It is a bit baby do as on mind. The Mabun room, the Mabun when you Juma idea to say Collecrota, the oil Juman fee outside Collecrota or within. Into fear granny of friends will be able to about a check near the Mabun room, my dear Juma resource in terms of cleanliness. No, even ye be tea. I feel so better the background is also yes, I couldn't. And there were a lot of equipment idea cleaning. Maybe it's a street sweeper. A bread do say you see jai prior this one prano. And this street sweeper ba. And we me apply 1 kilometers in maybe 30 minutes. Or the two nipa be 200 and 300 good ones or prana. na saa nneɛma no bɛtumi aboa afei nso biribi te sɛ dustbin a yɛka nso sɛ rɔba no na nkurɔfoɔ wi a yɛnyɛ concrete dustbins anaa yɛnhyɛ aseɛ from classroom baabi a yɛtete nkwalaa foforɔ na ɔmo yɛma ɔmo adwene ɔmo bɛnyi abɔbra no yɛnkyerɛkyerɛ ɔmo sɛ rɔba yɛmfa nto fam na yɛma ɔmo dustbins deɛ ɛyɛ plastic deɛ wodidi na ebi ka koraa ɛnyɛ bɔɔla o ɛno ara na yɛde yɛ organic fertilizer nti na yɛde saa nneɛma no nyinaa nso yɛde agugu baabi nti nkwalaa no bɛnyi 10 years no na sɛ yɛn yɛwɔ ha koraa ntimi anyɛ hwee a saa afɔ no bɛba no ɔmo adwene kita ɔmo no ɛyɛ bɛyɛ soronko ɛwɔ yɛn nyinaa yɛdeɛ ho na nka aboa ma in fact Ghana na yɛma yɛn nyinaa yɛ ho ba mfa so hɔ no ɔno nso atumi atena hɔ agye din pa
phone name ni position
from Heniba Kojosafo na me cover by the kind for Bastard Boys.
Of my Chief Executive Officer, Honorable Mrs. Mame Ifwa Wajeto, the CEO of Ghana Tourism Authority. As we all know, this is the birthplace or the cradle to our independence. And in every tourism destination that you have a square. A square is the melting point of tourism. So the Independence Square of Ghana, Accra, which is the cradle to our independence, gave rise to our independence significantly on the 28th of February 1948. Right behind us is the chief of Osu Alata, Ni Ayi Kwabena Boni. He led the uprising or the revolution of the British colonial rule that supervised the killing of the 3 ex-servicemen, which is at our extreme left-hand corner. So this site is a very significant heritage site as far as our heritage tourism is concerned. Now, as an authority, the Ghana Tourism Authority, our key mandate is to promote our tourism site and attraction or the destination. Therefore, we cannot look unconcerned that the sanitation of this free access site attraction is not our responsibility. I know some parastatal agencies like the National Security is responsible for managing the Independence Arch and the Independence Square. However, this part of the square, which is the Nationalism Hero Park, is being managed by the Ghana Tourism Authority. Unfortunately, we have not opened it to the general public. So you can see that it's an enclosed area. It was commissioned or opened December last year. But due to 1 or 2 infrastructure constraints, it's not fully open or accessible. However, the surroundings also add up to the beauty of the site and attraction. And like I said, it's our collective responsibility. In the wisdom of our President, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, he stated recently when he met the ministers that I did not appoint you to occupy space. I appointed you to solve problems. Therefore, seeing this eyesore at the center of our tourist attraction, we cannot look unconcerned. So we reached out to Bastard Boys. In fact, Bastard Boys approached us about 2 months ago in our early days. And because we had not settled, I told them that they should have some time. I had to confer with my boss, and my boss approved that we can engage them. So today, we had the opportunity of engaging them to take the initiative of cleaning, desilting the gutters. Like you rightly said, probably, I don't know whether I have to borrow your word that the place had been abandoned. Yes, but if not abandoned, then what else? Because you could see that the depth of the debris or the silt in the drains so heavy. It means that it has been accumulated for a long time. I don't know the last time that the drains was desilted. But like I said, we have to take that responsibility. It's a collective responsibility. The sanitation of the area is the preserve of the Municipal Metropolitan Assembly, which is called Eklote. But because it's a tourist site and attraction, we also have a shared responsibility in the beauty of the site and attraction. Now, our Director of Administration, Mr. Ejenim Boating, and our Director of Corporate Affairs, Reverend Jones Aruna Nelson, it made it clear, known to me, that there is a memorandum of understanding between Ghana Tourism Authority and the Osukole Klote Municipal Assembly, which means one party to the agreement is not doing their part of the obligation. However, And I would like to quote again His Excellency, I did not appoint you to occupy space. I appointed you to solve problems. So we will not wait for Kwale Clottey to do it. That is why we have taken it upon ourselves to engage volunteer, spirited youth who have dedicated their lives to the cleaning and the sanitation of our communities, the bus stop boys. And I want to commend them for volunteering to do this for us. Collectively, we can make Ghana a better place for us all. As I know, my colleague journalists, you've traveled, you've seen tourism destinations, the beauty of it, how they treasure and honor their heritage sites and attraction. We cannot look unconcerned and see the deterioration of this monumental, iconic heritage site. We all have a responsibility and a role to play.
So I want to believe that this will be replicated at other tourist sites? Or?
Absolutely. Like Bus Stop Boys suggested, we want sustainable measures. It shouldn't be a one-off thing, a flash in the pan. How do we, they have suggested some of the best sustainable ways. For instance, having a concrete bin that will collect the waste, and also doing the waste separation or segregation is the best way for us to also recycle the waste. So we imbibe ideas that will help us. Every tourist site and attraction, you call us to come in, we'll support. Now let me make it clear. From the LI 2393 regulation 2019, every site and attraction, per the laws of Ghana, as Parliament passed, is supposed to be licensed and regulated by the Ghana Tourism Authority. Unfortunately, some of the sites and attractions are not in the ownership of Ghana Tourism Authority. Therefore, we are pleading and urging every site and attraction, whether it's man-made or it's nature or it's heritage or it's traditional, whether it's managed by a local community traditional authority, they must go to the nearby Ghana Tourism Authority offices and register the site and attraction. Now, after registration, we'll take them through the management procedures and how they should manage the site and attraction. It's against the law. It's a law that was passed by the Parliament of Ghana in 2019. And we will soon be enforcing the laws. As you saw recently in the news, we went to Korle to sanction one of the resorts. The swimming pool had turned into like a fish pond, so dirty, unsanitary, and people are swimming in it. We will not sit unconcerned. This is the reset agenda. We will ensure that we will all play, to the rules and regulation of the game. We will not sit down. So if you see anything that is not going well, that is the responsibility of Ghana Tourism Authority. You can reach out to us on social media. We have responded or intervened swiftly to issues and incidents on social media. This is not the first time. Anything that happens on social media that the Ghana Tourism Authority is dragged in, our CEO, Honorable Mrs. Mami Fuawajeto, will dispatch the team and readily will get down onto the field and make sure that the issue is resolved. So we are here to serve. We are here to serve the good people of Ghana, and we are committed, we are dedicated, and will do as the mandate given to us by His Excellency the President. Thank you.
The research why on the
No, Chairman. Come.
Don't push me.
Like, I dey talk where people know the tea, Makuma. Abba. Hi me. I'm who I feel. No more who knows. Who knows?